Oh.
What do you have to say? Go. Oh. Oh. We might need a bottle.
London, he up to something.
And we're
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are back with the sleeping 3-month-old. This is the same baby you guys just saw in our last video, us welcoming him to the world. He just turned 3 months. It's crazy. So today we thought we'd answer a few baby questions for you guys, just kind of with our experience as first-time parents. And disclaimer, you guys, this is just our experience as first-time parents. You don't need to take advice, you don't need to listen to what we say. We're kind of just filming this for fun and just kind of telling you guys about our experience, our personal experience with this little munchkin right here who's taking a little quick nap. The first question is, oh, this is a juicy one. Do you feel like you had a baby early on in life, at the right time, or too late in life?
now you're cooking. Well, those are all negative. I feel like we had a baby at the perfect time.
I think so too.
Right?
Yeah. I think we were very ready for him to come. And we always had this idea that whenever a baby came, it was just gonna come and we were gonna be happy and ready. Ready for it whenever it wanted to come.
I feel like if we had a baby 2-3 years ago, it would have been too early.
I think so too. So we're in our mid-ish 20s, and we personally feel like this was the perfect time. Of course, I was scared, but I was ready.
When we were younger, I don't think I was ready to have a baby.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a good job yet.
Yeah. We're definitely a lot more stable now. I think that's why we feel like we were so ready to have him. Which, thank God.
Now I want to take our baby to Orlando. Ooh, I can't wait to go
This
to
boy. Don't listen to him, you guys. He's always trying to take this child places.
I'm that Disney World parent. You know the Disney World parents?
He
They
really
talk
is.
about the Disney World adult? That's
Yeah.
me. Disney.
What's the biggest fight we've had since becoming parents?
I don't think we fought when we had become parents.
I don't think so either, guys. We have yet to have like a huge fight.
I'm more of a just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave, boys type of parent.
Well, I think Marlon also has done a great job, like with me being postpartum and just helping me out as much as he can as a dad, because as a mom you're gonna be doing most of the work, of course, but he does a really, really great job, you guys.
This channel isn't called Marlo, Lauren, and Sabai for nothing.
For real.
MLS. That's our new channel name, guys. MLS.
How has our relationship changed since becoming parents?
I think we're closer.
I think so too, babe. I was gonna say the same thing. I honestly think that it has brought us a lot closer. I feel like ever since we had the baby, we kind of have learned to communicate even better. Hey, can you grab him while Marlon watches him while I make dinner? We start eating and the baby is chilling. If Marlon finishes eating first, Marlon will go and grab the baby, and I finish eating and clean up for the next day or whatever the case may be. Whenever I do the bathing, Marlon does the changing him, drying him, changing him, getting him in his PJs, feeding him his night bottle, putting him to sleep while I'm taking a shower, and then I go to bed. Then we put baby to sleep for the night. So I think like our communication and our routine has just become, a lot better.
Yeah, I'd say routine's very important as a new parent, as a first-time parent.
It's so important, you guys.
Yeah,
And I think especially it's really hard because every baby's routine is going to be completely different. Let's see. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Have you ever cried because of parenting stress?
I feel like you have.
Okay. First of all, the question's for you, buddy.
Oh. I haven't cried.
Yeah, Marlon hasn't cried. I think I have. I think I cried at the very beginning, right? Like, I feel like when I was a brand new mom, I did cry. Not because of, do you think it was the stress? I don't think it was really stress.
No, I think it was just a new experience.
I think so too. I feel like I was just very emotional. Of course, I was postpartum. So, like, my hormones were kind of just everywhere.
Yeah.
And, like, little things would, like, trigger me and I would start crying. What's the hardest moment we've had with our baby so far?
Hardest moment? Mm-hmm. Maybe one. I think like one night he wasn't going to sleep. He was crying all night.
No, not all night.
He was crying for a couple hours.
Yeah. He was crying for like 1 to 2 hours and he like would not stop crying and we didn't know what was happening. I think that's the most like
we tried everything.
Freaked out I've ever been, you guys. Like, we were switching him off. Like, he would take him, I would take him, he would take him, I would take him. He was just screaming. I was checking his diaper. I was trying to see if it was gas.
That was crazy.
We were trying to rock him to sleep. Nothing. We were trying to sing to him. Nothing.
Burp him, see if he had a burp.
burp him, try to see if maybe something hurt, like his limbs, or maybe he hurt his leg, hurt his shoulder,
yeah.
something. I was like checking, making sure his limbs were good. He was in his PJs onesie, and I took him out of the onesie, and I had him in his diaper, and I was like, did something scratch him?
Just
like
trying to figure it out.
checking his toes, like I don't know, like just his fingers, checking if something if something was hurting him. Well, because you're freaking out in that moment, and you don't know what's causing your baby to scream like that, because he's a very calm baby, thankfully, guys. He's a great baby. So like whenever he cries like a baby, it's because he needs to sleep or he's hungry. Those are the only two times he really ever cries. But he's a really great baby. So like when he was crying nonstop for like an hour, probably an hour and a half, we were freaking out. And he wasn't hungry either. He wasn't taking the bottle. He wasn't taking the breast. He wasn't taking anything.
Yeah, we were worried.
We were scared.
Oh, that's a scary moment in life.
It was.
So scary,
when you
guys.
don't know what's happening to your child, like you're just freaking out. Oh Lord.
Moments later.
Sorry for the brief break, guys.
Sorry
We're back.
guys. We have cooler mics now. Who changes more diapers and who complains more? Out of both of us.
You definitely change more diapers.
Yeah.
I definitely complain less.
I can whack him across the head with this now. I agree. But I feel like I don't really complain. More than you, yeah. But I don't think I really complain. You think I complain?
Nah, you don't complain.
Well, what do we count as complain though? Like, oh, I have to do this for the baby. Not really.
Yeah, I don't think either one of us complain. I think we just do it.
No, I'm sure that I'm not perfect. I'm sure that I've been like, oh, But I don't think we're really like complaining people. We kind of just get shit done, especially when it comes to the baby, Like, oh, he's hungry? Okay. Oh, he's this? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I've complained in the sense that maybe like, oh, well, I can't hold him and cook at the same time. Like, you watch him while I cook, or like something like that. Or like you taking too long to make a bottle.
I don't complain because I'm scared. I don't want to complain. I don't want Lauren to yell at me for complaining.
Okay, you're making me sound like a horrible person.
Say something mean to me for complaining. Be like, boy, you better not complain. This is your baby, boy.
I get birthday.
So I'm like, let me not say anything. I'm just gonna smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
You're smart for that. Would we ever do it all over again?
Yes, absolutely. 3 more times.
How many kids do you want?
4.
Absolutely not.
4 kids.
I want 2. I think max 3.
If Lauren would let me, 10. You're maxing me out.
I don't want to
at 4.
have to get a minivan, to be honest.
You can get a nice Cybertruck.
Do you ever feel like you're not a good enough parent?
I did in the beginning, when we first had the baby.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Every time he would, So every time I wouldn't be able to do something, or if he would cry, and Lauren did it, and he didn't cry, I felt like I wasn't doing a good enough job.
Baby.
But then I learned that like every parent's different. I'm good at things. Lauren's good at things. So my advice to you new parents out there is like, if you have a baby, don't expect to be the super parent. Yeah. Like Lauren is probably, when he gets older, she's not going to be able to go play football outside, tackle football with him. But I'm going to be able
Don't put it past me, buddy. I'm just kidding.
I'll be able to play tackle football with our son while he's 1.5 years old.
Okay, that's way too young. You're not tackling my son at 1.5.
When he's crying, you're really good with talking to him. Not talking to him, but making him stop crying easily. Mm-hmm. I can make him stop crying, but I do it my dad way,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I think I agree with that as well. What was the hardest part of our baby's first month?
The first month was him waking up every 1 to 2 hours at night.
Yeah. I think the hardest part for me, and you're gonna 100% agree with me, about my baby's first, not even month, just first couple weeks, like 2 weeks, was learning how to breastfeed.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think that took a huge like mental and physical toll on me, to be honest. Whenever we were at the hospital, they have like a lactation consultant come in, which is like a person who knows about lactating, about breastfeeding, and they come in, they kind of teach you how to do it, they give you tips, because every woman is different. I had someone come in when we were at the hospital, and she, like, the way she was teaching me to hold him, the baby would scream, he would cry, he didn't want to latch. If I would get him to latch, it would be like for a few minutes, and
those were tough days.
it was so tough. Like, guys, I would cry at the hospital, right?
You would cry.
I think that was the toughest. Even when we got home, because we were at the hospital for maybe 3 days, even after we got home that first week, like learning how to breastfeed him and everything, it was so freaking hard, because I wanted to exclusively breastfeed at first. but I literally physically couldn't do it. Like,
That was tough.
yeah, my body wasn't producing enough milk, so the baby would cry and scream because he was so hungry. But we ended up finding a really good formula that works for him.
Yeah.
That we've given him since he was born. So
Yeah.
not since he was born, since we brought him home from the hospital.
Yeah.
So now he's like combo fed. Yeah.
And then shout out to Lauren's mom. Shout out to my
Yeah.
suegra. Cause oh my gosh, I remember. I think it was like Lauren's mom was like, "Oh, I'll just watch him right now. Like, get some sleep."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my, that sleep. That was like, you guys have never. If you've never experienced sleep after not sleeping, like after the baby's born, that first sleep you've ever experienced.
You're literally sleep deprived.
It's so good.
Like, you're sleep deprived. Like, I think after I had him, I think I slept maybe like the third night in the hospital. I kid you not. And it was like for a few hours, especially because the nurses are coming in and poking at you, taking your blood pressure. As soon as you're falling asleep, hey mama, brother.
That's one thing.
Hey, I came to check on baby. Hey, your blood pressure, brother. I was like, it got to a point I was like,
Yeah, good advice to first-time parents is that hospital sleep is not gonna be good.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not.
sorry.
It's not.
It's kind of crazy that because when we first had the baby, I kind of felt like we would never be able to do anything.
That's how it feels.
Those first couple days when
Yeah.
we were at home, I was like,
You guys.
this house is gonna be completely dirty for the rest of his
his
3
life?
years. Yeah, of his life. And I was like, we're not gonna be able to make dinner. We're not gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah, you guys.
I was like, I don't know how we're gonna live like this.
Yeah, because
But
it literally feels like your baby needs like 24/7
Yeah,
attention. Like
yeah.
you have to cater to its every need.
I'll say it gets better, guys. It
Yeah.
gets better. That's my advice. It gets better.
So much better.
Don't
Now
think
he's
it's better.
sleeping like 5-6 hours at once. Like that's the longest stretch we get. Then he'll wake up, sleep for like 2.5 more hours, then wake up again. Then it's time for me to go to work.
Yep.
So we kind of have like a little routine set now.
Yeah.
He's a really good sleeper, thankfully.
Don't think it's the end of the world. It's not.
It's not, you
You'll be
guys.
fine.
But it is rough. You know how I was telling you we were in the newborn trenches?
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Yeah. We're out of the newborn trenches now.
We're out of the newborn trenches. But which is kind of nostalgic, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of miss it.
Who's more likely to spoil the baby, you or me?
You.
Absolutely, 100,000 billion
Lauren, for
percent
sure.
me. Yeah, for sure.
She said she was going to be a disciplinary parent, and that is not true.
What's the one parenting decision that we disagree on the most?
If he should get earrings or not.
Oh, 100%.
And I think he should get earrings.
And I say absolutely freaking not.
We get earrings. But she's over here like, no. Boys don't get earrings. Come on, that's my culture. That's what I tell her all the time. We're still fighting for it, boys. Right now he doesn't have earrings, but we're still fighting for it. My black brothers.
This is another one. This is a good one. How did we decide on the baby's name? By the way, if you guys don't know, this is our baby's name right here. And he goes Bison By because he is named after his dad. How do we come up with his name? You're over here smiling at the camera.
Sorry, I was just happy because
It's
that's
okay.
his name. Lauren had a name book or name notes or a list of names.
Yeah.
And basically, we were like, even before you were having the baby and stuff, maybe years ago.
Yeah.
Lauren was always saying like, what about this name? What about that name? What about this name? And then once the baby was here, I said, I have to have a son named after me.
No, once I was
Please.
pregnant, not when.
Yeah, once he was pregnant.
He was
Once you were
young.
pregnant. I was like, and we found out it was a boy.
Yeah.
I said, I have to have a baby named Marlon. Please, please, Lauren, please. I begged her, and I begged her.
He did.
3/4 through the pregnancy, she's like, you know what? I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll name him Marlon. And I was like, I was the happiest man alive. I've never been happier in my life when she said that.
You were pretty happy, to be honest.
I was like, really? And she was like, I'm not certain yet, but I'm just saying, I'm thinking
I
about
might.
it. And I was like, I was so, guys, you don't understand as a father, you fathers out there, first time fathers, everybody's a father. You don't understand how good it feels to have your son be named after you, your first son, and have your first child be your son named after you. It's the best feeling in the world. It just made me so happy. So, and Lauren loves me. I love her. So
course.
she respected my biggest dream of as a man in life. So
Yeah.
I was actually really
He
happy
was
about
such
that.
a drama queen, you guys. Any name that I would tell this man, oh, how about this
That's
one?
not true.
When I was pregnant and we found out we were having a boy.
That's
Do
not
you
true.
like this one? Do you like that one? No. No.
That's not true.
Oh, that's ugly. No.
not true.
No. I would be like, brother. So his name is, oh,
Not true.
So his name is Marlon Simbai Chitsa, but he goes by Simbai because I don't want to get used to calling him Marlon, and I'm over here screaming Marlon, and they're both running away from me. Oh, and they're both running away from me, so he goes by Simbai.
My side of the family, we know him as Junior. Let's go.
Yeah, and his family goes by Junior.
Junior!
Or they call him JR.
Oh.
What do you have to say? Go. Oh. Oh, we might need a bottle.
1 million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
What's the best thing about seeing your partner as a parent?
It's just you doing the little things, taking care of him. It's beautiful seeing you be a parent. Like I just see you like feeding him. I see you changing him, bathing him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I love her so much.
Funny.
That's what I don't know if that answered the question, but that's how I feel.
Yeah. I think the best thing about seeing you become a parent is that I always knew that you'd be a good dad. I think ever since I like we got together, we were just dating, I was like, I'm gonna marry him and I'm gonna have his kids and he's gonna be such an amazing father. So I think finally being able to see that now, is kind of like, oh, I knew you were gonna be a good dad, you know. But
Yeah.
bruh, can you be serious?
I'm being serious.
But yeah, I think I always knew you were gonna be a good dad, and I think my favorite thing is all the plans, like the insane plans that you come up with that you want to do with him.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Like earlier in the video, you said play tackle
Tackle
football with him at 1.5, whatever. Like it's just goofy stuff, but I'm like, this dude, like he wants him to do everything. He wants him to be a gymnast, a musician, a swimmer, everything. Mm-hmm. I think it's just adorable, you know, to see you want to experience those things, you know. Ooh, what's your favorite thing about your baby's current stage in life? Like him being 3 months right now, what's your favorite thing that he does?
Oh, when he's cooing and talking, it's so cute.
He's gonna be a yapper, you guys.
Like he talks.
It's
so much.
adorable. But he has to be in a good mood to like yap his heart out.
And be with just us, because for some reason when people are around, he likes to mean mug everybody.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't like friends.
Yeah.
No new friends.
What is the best advice we've gotten so far about parenting? Oh, hi. I think the best advice that I've gotten, you guys, and also think like something that I had to just tell myself is everybody's parenting style is going to be different. So just find what's going to work for you. Don't get too caught up on family members, your friends, whoever just telling you like, oh, when you have a kid, this is going to happen. When you have a kid, everything changes. Like people would tell us that all the time when we were pregnant. Like we know things are going to change, but when people would say it like that, it makes you think like it's going to change for the worst. They kind of like project their life experience on you.
Yeah.
But there's married couples out there with children.
Yeah.
Like that person's marriage or whatever, it didn't work out. People sometimes, I feel like they try to project that on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it makes you feel so scared because you're like, oh my gosh, this person went through all this with their partner. Like, am I going to go through the same?
Yeah.
You know, and like, so just don't let people's advice, like unsolicited advice, scare you. You know what I mean? Yes, life changes, but it's all really just depending how you look at things. You know what I mean? If you want to be in a happy marriage and you want to have a happy family, you fight for it and you do the best that you can. You're going to learn as you go. You're not going to be perfect, so don't expect to be perfect. It's going to be hard, of course. It's not going to be easy, but that's just kind of like my 2 cents. Just figure out what works for you. Don't get too caught up on people's advice, people's tips, because also keep in mind that every baby is different. Whatever worked for that person's baby is not going to work for your baby maybe. It might work perfectly, so just try it out and know that your experience is your own. It's nobody else's.
You won't be perfect. Don't expect to be perfect. Don't feel bad if things aren't happening the way you want them to. Mm-hmm. You're doing a great job. Yeah. That's my advice, is you're doing really good. I know you think it's hard. I know you think you're doing the worst job, but you're the best parent out there. Whoever you watching, your first time parent, or you want to be a parent, or you're going to be a parent soon, or you're pregnant, you're doing a really good job. Yes. That's my advice, is always tell myself I'm doing the best I can. Yes. And that's that's what will help you get through the newborn trenches and everything. Because if you're too hard on yourself, you're gonna make it worse.
Yes.
You gotta live every day and enjoy it every day, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Every day, one day at a time. So don't judge yourself. And like Lauren said, do what feels right. Sometimes you have to listen to your gut. Don't listen to others.
Yep.
If you think if you think something's up with your baby and everyone tells you no, you might be the right one. We haven't had a situation, but we've had situations where we get told different things and we're like, you know what? No, I want to do what I want. This is my baby. It's your baby. Remember, it's your baby. You get to do what you want with your baby. You remember when you used to grow up and you were like, oh, you say something about it and be like, oh, it's not my baby though, so I can't really say anything. This is your baby. You can say whatever you want. If you want your baby to play football, your baby's gonna play football. No one else can tell you not to play football. That's why my baby's playing football, and he's gonna be the quarterback like Patrick Mahomes. That's my message.
Okay, guys, last thing before we end the video, I do want to say and point out and just express gratitude to everyone like who has been there for us since we became parents, friends and family. Our parents have literally done so much for us, right? Yes. Hello?
Yes, they have. Sorry.
Our parents and our siblings have done so much for us, you guys. Like, big and little things that it really goes such a long way. And I just want to say thank you, guys, because we wouldn't be, the parents that we are today without you guys. And we just really, really appreciate all the support from the moment that we found out that we were having a baby. From the moment that we found out that we were having a baby to now having him here. Like, it's just been amazing, I think. Don't you think?
Yeah, I've loved it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for all the support you guys have given us and all the greatness you guys have passed on to our baby.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So many blessings. That's what I meant to say. Blessings that you passed on to our baby.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what happened? Oh, say bye, guys. Bye, guys. It's bath time, you guys. You good, baby? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know if you guys like videos like this, so we'll do more. We shall see you next time. Peace.
London, he up the sun.